chicken, you're going to pull your legs, cut the central skin in here, lift up the legs, cut the skins up to the oysters with the most tender part of the chicken, open the backbone and cut it right through. Open the chicken wings, pull your skin tight if you're going to keep the skin for your cooking. When you cut your supremes of chicken, you make sure you go straight down to the wishbones in here. You can hold the meat. You pass your finger through the meat in here, lift it up, leaving your flat knife against the bones and just following the meat right down. When you arrive there to the joints of the chicken wing, just cut through the joints, it's cut nice and easy. And you reopen your chicken wing, cut the skin and give one straight shot. To prep your asparagus for your chicken dish, just all the heads of the asparagus with the most softer part and we've got the most vitamins, which is absolutely lovely. Use your vegetable peeler, peel downside, all around it, making sure you don't break them. To prep your mushroom, slice your mushroom, cut your mushrooms in half, flat it down, make it comfortable on your bowl, and just up and down with your knife. For new potatoes crushed up with some beautiful, nice shallot potatoes, add the potatoes to your pan, add some cold water just to cover the potatoes to a certain level. And we got that beautiful sel de Guérande in France, fleur de sel de Guérande with a very unrefined salt. And we're just going to slightly rock salt them at the start. We're going to put them on the stove, bring them up to the boil and leave them to simmer until they are nice and soft. To cook the white asparagus, you just peel, you bring the water to the boil with a nice lovely little bit of that Guérande sea salt. Add your asparagus loose, make sure you got a colander ready under the tap as we're going to refresh them as soon as they are ready. It will take 2 to 3 minutes maximum as you like to leave the asparagus with a little bite, a bit al dente and a little crunch underneath so we don't lose all the flavors if they become soft and soggy. Now your asparagus are cooked, slightly soft bottom in the colander. Just pass them quite quickly under a nice, very cold water. For your mushrooms, give a nice hot pan, a bit of lovely olive oil and a good slice of butter from the farm. What we're going to do now is to wait for the butter to melt and start to become a very lovely foamy hazelnut sort of color. It will give you a lovely roasting butter taste to your mushrooms. So you can add your mushrooms. Or your sliced mushroom for your sauce and your crushed potatoes. And the lovely bits of mushroom we cut up earlier for your finishing dish can be cooked at the same time. At first we don't move anything so the bottom bit of the layers of the mushroom can start to get some heat before we can start tossing everything up. And now start tossing your mushrooms. It will take just a few minutes to cook. And now the mushrooms are roasted nicely, you start to have the juice will start to evaporate out of them. And we're just going to leave that on the side and cook our chicken. We're going to cook our chicken supremes, our beautiful fillets of farm chicken. Clean the bone again to make sure it's all very well organized. Salt on both sides. A bit of pepper. In a non-stick pan or in a cast iron pan, and a drizzle of vegetable oil. So we're going to put your chicken skin side down under the pan and leave it gently to get a lovely, nice and crispy skin color. It will take a few minutes, but do not hesitate to check now and then. And then we're going to finish it up in a very hot oven for a further 10 minutes at 200 degrees, that's mark 5 or 6. Now to take your chicken, and when chicken starts to be nice and golden brown now, we're going to move it back to a little boxing tray we've got ready in the oven. Just pass that down. You don't need to add any fat to it. Just what we're doing now is to cook it for another 10 minutes, and it's just going to cook very softly, and then we're going to leave the chicken to rest, and it will carry on the cooking from the top and the bottom. We'll carry on cooking straight to the center, and keep all that lovely juice you need to have, and we'll make sure it is cut just hardly pink in the top of the bones, and your chicken will be very nice and moist. Now it's been 10 minutes, so we're going to take our chicken out of the oven. Look how nice, beautiful and golden roasted. When the pommes de terre are cooked, just share them with the knife. Once they fall down from the knife, pass them to the colander. Make sure you don't have any water at all, and leave them to dry for a few minutes. You have to make the crushed potatoes. Add some lovely extra virgin olive oil, a couple of rounds of black pepper, some table salt. Crush your potato slightly with your potato crusher and mix them really well, making sure all the olive oil is well incorporated into it. Okay, we want to add the mushroom again. Some of those mushrooms are going to come a little bit in our crushed potatoes. Then we are going to add our lovely roasted and beautiful chicken stock to it. In the meantime, I'm going to reheat slightly, just for a few seconds, our chicken suprêmes. In a little pan, I have a little bit of butter. That is just to warm up our little asparagus. Add the beautiful blanch asparagus we did earlier. Make sure we don't cook them. Add a little seasoning. I'm going to use some lovely chervil to finish my sauce. The chervil, just pick it and break it slowly in different little bits into the sauce at the last minute, just before we are serving dish. Now we're going to dress up our dish. Use one of those beautiful metallic circles. Have your nice hot olive oil crushed shallot potatoes. Press it just slightly a little bit so you got a beautiful presentation. In our sauce we got some of those bits of mushroom, the big bits. You will find them very easily. Making your 7 bits for your 7 bits of asparagus. Then you start to have a beautiful jus. You can start covering all on your plate. Now we're going to add our lovely glaze and buttery white asparagus. Taking our chicken suprêmes out of the oven. And cutting from the wing bone towards the skin down. Just one slice to help a little presentation. You see the moistness in the chicken, all the juice are coming out lovely. Lift up your chicken. Sweat and close there. For the decoration, use a bit of chervil to plug around the dish. And you are now ready to eat farmer's chicken suprêmes with mushroom, crushed potatoes and olive oil, with white asparagus and chervil sauce. Bon appétit!